Alright guys, we are driving to our next hunt. Spent 3 days last week down south in Utah hunting deer. Had a few chances, missed a shot. And there's still deer there to go be found. We're gonna head back there probably next weekend. The hunt closes on the 12th. We still got about a week and a half. Well, about 2 weeks actually. But now I'm going up with my buddy Michael to hunt over-the-counter elk archery here in Utah. This is a hunt I've been trying to figure out for the past couple of years. I've heard a lot of people say that it's like the toughest elk hunt they've ever done, simply because there's no public land. It's super hard to be able to find really any elk on public, because they all are smart and just go on private. Unless it's later in the year in the extended archery. In the extended, they do come onto public finally. That's when most people kind of wait to take their chance at them. But my buddy Michael has a good spot that not many people go to, that you have to hike 7 miles to get back to. So we're packing in camp. Michael's going to be there for about a week. I'm just going to go there for Thursday, 3 days. I've got my son's second birthday on Friday, and I got to be home to help set up, prep, get the house ready, everything, just to make sure everything's ready to go there, and help my wife. So I'll go spend 3 days with him. We'll hunt tonight, all day Wednesday and all day Thursday. Hike up looks like it's brutal. The first 1.5 to 2 miles is pretty straight up. And then after that, it's just you're on a ridge walking. So it shouldn't be too bad once we get past that point. But that first couple miles is going to absolutely suck. But we're packed, ready to go. I got to stop at my parents and grab a few more camping crap that they have that I'm borrowing from them. It should be good. I'm excited. I haven't done a backpacking trip since high school. It's been like 10 years almost. Like a legit backpacking trip. Normally we'll go and sleep in the truck and then hike in a couple miles every morning, but this one we're hiking in. So I'm excited. New territory, always fun. Supposedly there's big elk here, or there are elk. I'm not very picky, especially with an over-the-counter tag. I'll shoot any bull, and there's nothing wrong with that. When they're hard to find, you got to take your chances when you get them. So I'm excited. We'll see how it goes. See if I survive the hike. And I'm sure you'll see what happens. Day one, morning one. It rained all night. We kind of slept. I forgot my sleeping pad, so I'm sleeping on the hard, rocky ground. But now we're out and going to the first glassing spot, which is a lot further away than I calculated. So we're gonna get there probably right in the nick of time. We see some. I'm counting on it. He's a big moose. Yeah, holy crap.
are sitting a wallow. For the night, we're sitting a wallow. I can see the spot where I saw elk this morning as well. So I'm going to glass up there every so often to see if I can see them crossing back over, because I think tomorrow I want to hike that way. And hopefully kind of get in their pathway where they're walking. But where we're at right now, there's a water hole up here, a wallow right here, and then another water hole down there. My buddy is sitting the water up there, and I'm sitting the wallow right here. The wallow is used. There's tracks all in it. It's also been dumping rain the past 2 days, so hopefully that'll make them want to come use it since it's fresh. I don't know, we'll see. It's not time for them to come in yet, but hopefully we get something and get a shot. That one is cool though. Weird. He's a ragged guy. Man, they're so far up there though.
All right, I am almost back to the car with camp and bow on my back. Oh man, I can't feel my shoulders, dude. This is gonna be mile, I think 14 today once I get back to the car. Oh man, I can't even hold my phone up. 7 of them with camp on my back. No luck. Saw elk. A lot of them were in really tough spots that couldn't get to. We gave it a good effort. Now it's my boy's birthday tomorrow, so I gotta hike back out and get home tonight. We're almost done. Oh man, I can't breathe. Peace. I'll shoot anything. Yeah, he's nice.
just called an elk into 40 yards. I was calling and my dad was behind a tree. The elk walked right behind the tree that my dad was, and as he was coming out, my dad drew back. I don't know what happened. He said he had his head down walking to me because I was calling him. But as soon as he drew back, he said that elk turned and sprinted. The wind felt fine. It wasn't noisy. I don't know what happened, but holy crap, that was so freaking close. I'm trying to call him in again, but I think he's spooked enough. Break.
A little bit of rain, but not much.
Yeah, just little sprinkles. All right, so we got down here early this morning in a meadow. Me and my dad, wherever he is, right there. And right when we got down here early, we immediately spooked an elk. He just kind of trotted away. We didn't know what we were. So we got to the meadow we had planned to get to. I stuck my dad in the middle, and I went down further because I wanted to call him down to me. I hope he'd go right past my dad. And he started calling. And in the morning we had elk bugling, 2 below us, 1 above us. They were bugling every so often for like 30, 45 minutes. Anyways, I kept cow calling every so often, and then after an hour or so of standing there, all of a sudden we hear crashing, come running straight down to the meadow. And I heard it on this other side of the mountain, heard all the crashing, and then it stopped. So I knew an elk had come down, but I didn't know where he'd stopped, and I was behind a big pine tree, so couldn't see directly across. But I assumed maybe my dad could see him. And then we sat for a couple of minutes, and there was no noise, no nothing. So in my mind, I'm thinking the elk got held up on the other side of the hill at the edge of the meadow because he's looking in to see where the cow is. So I decided I would kind of step around my tree and look up and see. So I stepped around the right side and looked up. Didn't see anything. And then in my mind, I'm thinking, is the elk right in front of my tree? I tried to look through my tree, but it was super thick, but didn't think I could see anything. And in my mind, I was like, no way. I would have heard him if he was right in front of my tree because I heard crashing on the other side of the hill and then nothing after that. So then I got back down to my spot, kind of looked around the left side, didn't see anything, and then settled in. And within 5 seconds of me resettling, the elk took off, and he was right on the other side of my tree. Took off running, ran down and up to the other side of the hill, right where we're sitting now, and stopped and looked at me, and there was a gap in between the trees. So I stepped out and drew back, and I guessed 60 yards and shot and didn't hear anything. And when I ranged after, he was 50. And because of all the thick bushes and branches that were in, I had to put it up a little bit higher on his body, my pin. So I must have just gone right over his back. Just so frustrating that he was right in front of me, and I was so stupid. I truthfully didn't know. I thought he was held up on the other side of the mountain, but I should just sit still. 2 good chances, 1 yesterday and 1 today, and we blew them both. Let's see what happens next.